Hey everybody, it's Robin. I'm coming on real quick, and hopefully I can make this super quick in response to a question that I had gotten yesterday on my folio albums that I showed. There's a lady on here named Elaine, and she's Patches NVA, and she had responded. I'll just read the question to you. It says, I love your folios. I have tried making one, but my inside cover kept buckling on me. Maybe you can tell me what I'm doing wrong. Also, the outside cover cracked on the spine. I really do like these and hope I can figure out what I'm doing wrong. Thanks, Elaine. Okay, I know a lot of us have problems like that, and I still even have issues with it, but Elaine, if you're watching, I thought that I would show you real quick what I do. This isn't a complete tutorial on this folio album because it isn't my original design. It's one that Ginger at My Sister Scrapper did, but I'll show you just kind of the basics real quick of what I do. I went ahead and kind of pre-prepared some things here, and I also had responded to you letting you know that sometimes the cracking of the spine has to do with the paper that you're using. I know that anything that has like a heavy flocking on it, that has a tendency to crack. Anything with glitter has a tendency to crack, and sometimes, you know, just really good cardstock has a tendency to crack. So I had pulled just a variety of papers from several different paper lines. This was the Bo Bunny that I'm going to use for my cover, from Prairie Chic. This one is by Dear Lizzie. This one's from We Are Memory Keepers. This is a cheap one that I found at the dollar store several years ago. I'm talking several years ago. There's another one by We Are Memory Keepers. Here's one by Crate Paper. And they're, all of them pretty much are the same quality except for this one from the dollar store. This one, how it's so thin, I wouldn't really suggest using a paper this thin to cover any type of mini album, because I think that you'll have issues down the road. But, you know, one that's, you know, a little bit thicker in quality, I would suggest that to help. I'll show you real quick some of the things that I do, and I did go ahead and get started here. I had said in my response to you, my typed response to you, that a lot of times it has to do with the placement of your adhesive and the type of glue that you use or adhesive. I suggest adhesive rather than wet glue. That's just my own personal preference. I can't seem to, I don't do very well with the wet glues on my book spine, so I'll use, this is just double-sided tape. This is Miracle tape. You can use score tape, you can use redline tape, you can run it through a Xyron machine, which I have done that, but my Xyron machine is empty right now. I'm trying to do this quick as a bunny, as Beth says. Wet glues, I normally, I don't have a whole lot of work, I haven't had a whole lot of luck using wet glues on my covers to actually put the, get the paper down. But I'll show you some tips here now that I have all this off, and I'm trying to go as fast as possible. Wouldn't you know it, I did so well till that last piece there. Okay. Move this out of the way. Okay, this is going to be my front cover, so I'm going to flip it over on the back. And you can't see, but I scored an inch all the way around because that's what Ginger had suggested. And I place, you can't see it and I can't either. Here we go. Place my first piece on like so, And I think that's evened up. Okay, like so. And put that down. Alright, for my second piece, Ginger doesn't do it like this, but this is what I do. Some of your scraps from your chipboard, take 2 thicknesses of it, glue it together, and use that as a tool. So you put that up against the first piece, and then you start with your spine. Now this helps me get everything, get the proper positioning here. I know everybody has their own little way of doing it, but this is what works for me. And so I do hope I have that straight. I'm trying to hurry and not really watching. Okay, so that's what I do. And then take your bone folder or whatever tool that you have that's smooth. You can take a brayer or whatever and just go over it really good. And then, should I already have this done here? Let's see here. I think that's the thickness, right? The right thickness. Nope, maybe not. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah, here we go with the U's again, right? I was supposed to do this. Why is it I can do this in my head day in, day out by myself, but I put myself on camera to try to explain something and I mess up. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark my corners to where I can miter them, and then I'll put my tape on, that way I don't waste so much. For this piece then, and I think that I did get that crooked. Yep. Sure enough. That's okay. I think. I'm just putting tape down where I did those miters to where I don't waste so much tape, because going all the way to the very end, there's no point in that. You're going to cut it off anyway. So I'm trying to get this on here real quick. Oh, I do hope this isn't too crooked. Otherwise, I'll be asking one of you all, how do I straighten this up? Okay. Just about done here. I'm going to miter my corners real quick. I have a feeling these miters aren't going to come out perfect because I put my chipboard on there a little quick trying to hurry. I can't upload videos anymore if they're over 10 minutes long. So trying to hurry. Always use your bone folder to get your tape down good. And then I start easing it in. Can you see that? How I'm just easing that in, just real gentle like, kind of rocking it to where it will make a crease. And then I start with my long edges first, long sides first. And then I take, and hopefully I can do this, I take and with my bone folder, try to work it a little bit, and then start in the middle and work my way down, laying it down like so. And then I do the other long side. Well, that wasn't good, was it? Okay, same thing. Just kind of use your bone folder to work it like so, and then start in the middle and work your way down. Kind of sharpen your creases. And then on these ends, same thing. I'm going to do the same thing. However, I'm going to take with my fingernail and just kind of get those ends in here to where you don't have sharp pieces. And then work it. Work it up like so. Okay, so there we go. There we go on that. Now, where you have your folds are here and here, take your bone folder and real lightly, not hard, but real lightly, make just a little score mark, a little tick mark, and start easing your paper up. And then on both sides, you can use, I'm not going to do it this time because then I'm going to get stuck to here and I'm not going to show you anything on the inside cover, but I will take and run a bead of Scotch Quick Dry right along each one of those, and what it does is it will loosen up the fibers just enough to where it'll give it some flexibility, and it will help stabilize your corners. And I'm hoping that, yeah, we're good. We're good. I'll go back and do it in a minute anyway, just for safety precautions. But okay, so there's, yeah, that wasn't too crooked. Did pretty good. Okay, so then for my inside cover, this is going to be my inside cover. And what I do is I'll take and I already have put score tape on the entire perimeter of this one, but now I want to put some on the inside here, and ooh. Be sure to get it over here next to your spine, but don't get it in your spine. You know what, it would be really bad if because doing this tutorial to try to help you, to tell you what I do to try to prevent those issues, and it happens to me. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Because it does happen. It still happens to me sometimes, but you have options too on the spine, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. Hurry, hurry, hurry. One more here. For my spines and my book covers, I do not skimp on my score tape, because that's what's holding your book together. I don't know where I'm at on time here. Oh, I think I just went over 10 minutes. Maybe I can get lucky and they'll let me upload. Okay, this is the front side. So, this has writing on it. That's what I was looking at. The paper does in the background. Done that too. Put my paper on upside down. Okay, so we're going to cover this now. Get it getting even. Like so. Burnish it down. And now you have to be careful again. You find your first seam, and you just kind of work your way in here, and try not to press too hard. Is that my seam? Yeah. Try not to press too hard, because you'll press right on through it. Done that before too. And by putting so much adhesive on it, your book won't, your paper won't buckle. That's just one place that you can't really skimp on. So we'll just work it up, just really easy like. Usually my book's gonna crack. This is where it happens. So far so good, but I don't want to test waters because I don't have my Scotch-Dry on there yet. Okay, so there's your inside. Now, for your option on the spine, in case it does crack, don't give up on your book, because, well, what did I do with that? You can always cut a piece of paper to cover your spine, just like so. That's an option, and it adds a decorative element too. And you know what? I like that so much. I may just use that. That's pretty, isn't it? And then you just wrap it on around just like you did the other. You can use washi tape. You can use a wide ribbon. You have all kinds of options. So don't look at it as a negative thing. Just look at it as another way that you get to embellish something. So anyway, I hope that helps. And thank you so much for commenting. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody's having a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.